My dead cat came home. Let me start by saying I'm an absolute skeptic who has always believed in science and proof. I've never believed in anything paranormal when it comes to the dead, as I've never experienced it in my 32 years of life. Logically, it's always been difficult for me to be able to compute how organisms continue with thought/activity without the function of the brain and body. I am not religious or spiritual in any way. Which is why I am absolutely shook right now and reaching out to this community for insight. I recently said goodbye to my cat, Kitty, who I have had for the last 14 years of my life. She was with me through my 20s, saw major life changes in the addition of my husband, 2 kids, and 2 more cats. But Kitty was always the first member of my family. She was a one-person type of cat and I was always her person. We had to put her down because it was time. I have no regrets and know I did the right thing. I was devastated at first, but she was old and had mentally been preparing for it. This happened 3 weeks ago and I've been pretty much over it for the most part. So tonight my husband is at work and I'm putting my 2 daughters to sleep. We do story time before bed. Like I said, I have 2 other cats besides Kitty. Their names are Tang and Faya. Tang loves to join us for story time, but I need to remove him from their room when it's time for bed because my girls are too excited/infatuated with petting him and stuff to settle down. I remove Tang from the room. I shut the door completely since they tend to paw it open if it's not shut completely. I crawl into bed with my girls and my 3-year-old points out that, "Uh-oh, Mom, there's still a cat in here." We have a cat window bed, for lack of better words, attached to our window and the curtains were pulled over it. The sun was setting so it was an extremely clear and obvious shadow of a cat in the window bed getting comfy and situated in the window bed. I mean it was moving around, the bed was even making noises, full-blown cat in the window bed. I of course immediately assumed it was Faya, and told my daughter, to let her get comfy, let's just let her go to sleep. My 3-year-old agreed. Side note, the window bed was always Kitty's bed and Faya is too fat usually to fit into it. It was a bit odd Faya was in the room with us, getting cozy in Kitty's bed, but at this point I didn't think anything more than haha, I guess Faya is claiming the window bed, cool. I was not weirded out or alarmed at all at that point. It had to be Faya and I didn't think anything else. Well, about 10 minutes later, I kiss my girls the last goodnight and am walking out of the bedroom. When I open the fully closed door, I see both Tang and Faya laying in front of the door, which is what they do anytime they are locked out. I immediately stop in my tracks in complete confusion because 10 minutes ago I just had a conversation/observation of what I assumed was Faya in the window bed. My daughter was the one who pointed it out and we both absolutely acknowledged it. I don't know what just happened and I don't understand it. If it was just me who saw it, I would sum it up to some deep-rooted grief manifesting itself in a weird way, playing tricks. But my daughter pointed it out and we both fully acknowledged and 100% knew a cat was in the window bed. Nothing has ever happened like this to me before and there is no explanation for why. If it's actually Kitty, this questions all of my thoughts and beliefs of the afterlife. Was it her energy? I know energy cannot be created or destroyed. Is this one big web of energy we cannot possibly fathom? Did me and my dog eater have some sort of in-sync brain denial? It's almost worse for me to think Kitty is here and I cannot access her or love on her, rather than think it's just over for her and I'm the only one who feels sadness that she's gone.